Okay, movement is life. And I really mean this. I want you to stop seeing movement in your life as just going to the gym to exercise, to just tick another thing. I want you to understand movement as an integrated part of your existence. We are constantly moving through different somatic experiences. The way that we relate to the world is constantly in motion. And I know this is going to sound really deep and unrelated to building a movement practice, but please bear with me, because there is a huge correlation between the stagnation of humanity at the moment through numbing through social media and numbing through an abundant source of constant information and stimulation, but also a lack of actual physical movement. People go from sitting to more sitting, from couch sitting to dinner sitting to office sitting to car sitting. There's no movement, okay? But there's also no movement emotionally, psychologically, relationally. We've become numb because we're choosing safety. Now, I want to break down movement into 4 stages that can be applied to physical practices, but also your psychology, okay? So the first stage is awareness. Awareness is the root of all movement. You cannot move what you do not feel. You cannot transform what you do not see. Okay? Awareness is at the root. Number 2, awareness creates delay, okay? Because when you are aware of something, it creates a distance, which I had to specify before getting into number 2, which is intentionality. Once you've built awareness, you can create intentionality. Intentionality is conscious action. It's conditioning, okay? It's conscious conditioning. And when you come to movement, it comes with a lot of repetition. Conditioning comes with repetition, okay? Conditioning of the mind, of the body, it comes with repetition. Conscious conditioning is when you had that pause that allows you to make an informed decision, have an informed action, okay? Number 3 in movement is what I call resistance. Once you apply yourself to intentional action, you will be faced with resistance, whether it could be pain, it could be discomfort, it could be fear, like failing. And again, this is psychological but physical as well. Resistance or discomfort is essential for growth. There is no movement without conflict, without this resistance, okay? And number 4 is what I call flow state. So Flow state is not the absence of pain. It's not the absence of adversity or obstacle, but it's the integration of your awareness, your intentionality, and your strategies to manage resistance that are working together in order to balance life and the challenges that are being presented to you and the situations that you find yourself in and the life that you create, okay? So flow state is not the absence of difficulty. It is the skills and ability to respond to reality. Okay? So in movement, if you reach flow state, is you have built a practice and conditioned your body in a way that allows you to move in a way that feels in harmony with who you are. And why is this really important? Because we are in a world where people, first of all, lack self-awareness. They do not reflect, and they are often allowing subconscious patterns and mechanisms to, because they lack awareness, they are driven by unconscious patterns and mechanisms that can be related to past trauma, or often it's past trauma. And so they're not intentional because they don't have the awareness in the first place. And they avoid resistance. They consistently avoid any form of discomfort, any form of failure, any form of opposition. And so they're never in a state of flow state. They're never in this state of alchemizing their reality. They're just in the opposite, which is in a constant state of fear and anxiety, because they are not in control of the vessel that they are. So why is this important in the offerings that I do? People say, I can't start a movement practice, or I don't have the discipline, or what is driving your actions? Who is driving your actions? Why do you want to create a movement practice? What is it that you are seeking? And why aren't you able to follow through? You have to be honest with yourself. Is it because you are not in control of the impulses that are driving your life? Is it because you lack awareness as to what those mechanisms are that are driving your life? And then also, what are you seeking through movement? What are you seeking through movement? It's important to be really clear about this. Anyways, this is already a lot to swallow, so I'm going to stop there.